Dad, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Come on. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Whoa, last time I checked, I'm still high. Real high. Kept it dope without a pill pop. Bill Cos, steady climbing to the hilltop. Tip top, did it all off of a TikTok. Yeah, last time I checked, I still that got it, did it on my own, stay independent. For you to get what I'm getting, it will probably take a village. Just give me a minute, turn a snippet to a hit, and now they all want a percentage, but I'm only paying visits. Big dog, hit 'em with thick thumbs and a quick draw. Pit balls, if they ain't playing, they getting kicked off. Jigsaw, I got 'em puzzled, got 'em a bit lost. It's a feeding frenzy, I put the beat in a pig trough. Got it on lock, got the password. Type of thing you couldn't manufacture. 10,000 hours, got it mastered. Can't you see the patterns? Last time I checked, I'm still high. Real high, kept it dope without a pill pop. Bill Cos, steady climbing to the hilltop. Tip top, did it all off of a TikTok. Yeah, last time I checked, I was still high. Real high, kept it dope without a pill pop. Bill Cos, steady climbing to the hilltop. Tip top, did it all off of a TikTok. Yeah, last time I checked, I'm still the man in my town, they had to crown me. What I used to make in a day, I make it hourly. Told Grand, send me a beat and make it bouncy. When they hear the tag, they know it's about to be big scene, catching us on the big screen. 16, bar slicker is pristine. Listerine, everything that we spit clean.
All right, let's get to it. I know it's like we're still in the work hours and all that. My kids are on their way home. We got jiu-jitsu tonight, but we're going to rip this so you don't have to wait for me. One thing I do want to remind you of, I feel bad I forgot to do it earlier. If you go over to our page, great opportunity to help our man Chris Taylor, not Tower, although he tried to tower over me in b-ball, he couldn't do it no, we're over that. We've moved on from that game. It was horrible basketball. But I got to show you. We're helping Chris Taylor, our dude, out, and his son, really, as he tries to get his life started on his own. Going to try to help give him a little kickoff. So tons of prizes. It's $5 a spot. That's all it is. If you can even just grab a spot, that's great. If you can't, that's okay too. Give him a word of encouragement. But I mean, it's got a 2021 Donruss set with the bonus Sparkle Pack, a Zenith Blaster Onyx Vintage, 20 credit gold pack, but then there's like a Donruss Optic box in there, retail 24 pack. You can get downtowns and exclusives out of that. We got a little supplies kit. We got a basketball box, Illumination 21 with Fields, Lawrence, Jones, rookie autos in it. Soccer, baseball, we got a sweatshirt, some hats, beanies, box cutter, keychain, and a cup, all that good stuff. $5 a spot. If you got it, awesome. Throw it over to him. You won't pay me on that. You'll obviously send that. We're going to have you send that right to him. So I won't touch any of that. But we will, at the end, random up all these prizes. You can win 6 prizes. You might win none. There's no limit to the spots you can take. There's no limit to the prizes that you can win. We're going to start out with this. Hopefully we can get him a nice jump start for him, though. All right, we're going to rip this. We do have a survivor spot at the end. We are only giving away spot 4. The goal is to get this to at least 20 to make a good survivor league, but we may be doing some breaks soon where we do that and some additional things, so stay tuned for that as well. Good luck, everybody. I'll tell you what, we opened 1 box of Luminance so far, and it was a doozy. It was a good one, but I will say that I love seeing what I saw afterwards. Josh and James were able to work out a trade. James Britton was traded that dual auto for the Aiden O'Connell on card. I think it's a pretty cool trade, pretty probably fair value wise. But we have a redemption here. It's going to be Dylan Moses on the redemption is our first one up. So let me see who Dylan Moses goes to. If you ever have an issue with redemptions on these, let me know. Again, I have an open communication with now. I just reopened that line of conversation with the owner of Onyx. So even if he can't get you this card, he was with the Jaguars, signed with the Jaguars, and a Patrick Johnson to go with it. Dylan Johnson for the Jags. Do a little something here just in case. If you get this card, it's because that could be the code. I'm not sure if that's how it works, but I've noticed that. That goes out to the Jags. And then we have a Patrick Johnson. I want to say Vikings, but I'm not sure. Patrick Johnson, the NFL player, not the actor. Blue ink for the Eagles. For the Eagles, right outside linebacker. Honestly, I didn't have this box in the mix originally, and it was still $25. I'm like, I want something a little extra with this. So I kind of cut into what we needed on this. But I thought, hey, what the heck? We've been opening some of this. I figured we'd shoot for maybe one of those Herberts or Fields that are in there. Those are kind of bonus. I like that stuff. I mean, it's hit or miss. It's something that's nice for breaks, not necessarily loving it for individual opening, because they go for like $60 a load. You can find them for like $45, $50. But for 2 autos of that, they're a little risky. I don't mind throwing them in breaks, though. But here we go, Leaf Memories. Remember, any NIL players will have to get random at the end. This is 2021, but there still might be a few, because I think Caleb Williams is in this set. This is the set that actually has live autos, as my understanding. If not, redemptions that are now being redeemed of Bryce Young. You got Sam Howell. I think Pickett's in here. Caleb Williams. I think they are all in this. And if not in this, they are also in Pro Set 22 or Wild Card Illumination. 6 Red Bulls? You drank 6 Red Bulls today? Please tell me you didn't. All right, here we go. Reggie Robertson Jr. out of 99. Yeah, that sounds like a heart attack. Reggie Robertson Jr. out of 99. I'm going to have to look a few of these up. That is going to go out to the Titans. One second here. I got to respond to this. I apologize. Sorry, one second. All right. Next up, sorry, I had to respond to that. Mateo Durant out of 50. What are you saying holy cow to? Me answering messages? Sorry. I apologize. I had to answer that. Mateo Durant goes out to, I want to say the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's double check. He played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Is currently on the St. Louis Battlehawks. Pitt. That's out of 50. And Kennedy Brooks. So I'm thinking about ordering like some more of this kind of stuff to do meanwhile, because I don't know what the whole Panini thing's gonna bring. If you listened earlier, this is gonna go out to the Philadelphia Eagles. At first, Slam drinking 6. Well, he's drinking Gatorades to go with it. He's hydrating with a lot more sodium. How do you do that? Spencer Sanders out of 99. Because like I said earlier this week, yesterday we did that video about them possibly being able to make the products through like most of 2023. Well, it sounds like possibly that's not going to happen now. They may have to repackage a lot of that with only the people they have contracts with. This is going to be an NIL, so we'll random that at the end. That's a good card, though. Those NIL ones are doing well. Keelan Robinson out of 99. I think this is an NIL box. Keelan Robinson as well is going to be a NIL card, so we'll have a couple randoms at the end. So you do that every day, Slam? You drink that every day, or is it just today? Like you're struggling, like you were up late last night. It's going to be a 51 out of 99. Yeah, this is a weird box. We've had a lot where you get some big names in it. Seems to be a lot of NIL. Like we said before, it either seems to be an NIL box or like mostly NFL players. Another NIL. I hear you. I'm the same. Like when I don't have my couple NIL randoms at the end, and I think this guy may have to be as well. I don't think he's not our strongest box of that. Doesn't mean I don't like that product. It just is not the box that we were hoping for out of that. So we're gonna have, but hey, you're gonna have some randoms at the end. He's the quarterback for Oregon State this year. Isn't it Doug's son that works for Red Bull? Yeah, they tried that with me too, Josh. I wasn't having it. Let's go ahead and try to... you know what? Let's go ahead and do Pro Set Metal now because I feel like we're going to have a good box on this one. But it's not just the cards today. Don't forget, we're giving away a Survivor League spot as well. We did set up our first 2 draft dates, so we have a draft for the league tomorrow, and a draft a draft for the page tomorrow, and a draft for the page on Monday. But it looks like our third league is going to draft on Saturday, so it'll kind of draft League 1, 3, 2. So that's cool. Here we go. Treylon Burks for the Tennessee Titans out of 40. We have, here we go for Washington. Brian, was that numbered? That was numbered out of 40, 31 out of 40. Brian Robinson, that is a 4 out of 5 for Washington. I'll tell you what, been trying to snag him. He's not quite going as low as I want him to go. He's still a little high, but I think he has some good potential. Hal's going super late. Hal's another steal you could get because you can get Terry McLaurin kind of late. Dotson's going late. People aren't trusting that Washington team yet, so look out for him as a possible sleeper along with Hal. Javonte Barnes, 1 out of 5 with the Tiger Stripes. Javonte Barnes, I gotta look that one up. Javonte Barnes, Oklahoma Sooners. So again, Oklahoma gonna be another random there. Some good ones to random off the end. Trent McDuffie out of 15. We're gonna have college football starts. Is it next week? That goes out to the Chiefs. Kansas City going out to Steven Kibler. I went to the hobby shop today and picked up a sweet Tyrod Taylor autograph and a Josh Allen rookie optic card. I never buy from the singles from the hobby shop, but Malik Cunningham, and I think he's going to go to New England, and who freaking knows what could happen there. I think, New England. I think that both Mac Jones and Zappy could lose. It could be anybody's job mid-season depending on how they're doing. So I think they're underselling Mac Jones a bit. And it's going to be a 1 of 1. It sure is. Ty Thompson, Gold Wave 1 of 1.
Because, Mom.
Oregon Ducks quarterback is what it's saying. But did he get drafted? That was 2021. I gotta see. Is he on the Bills? He might be. Ty Thompson, my son, is so obsessed with Ray Fillet. He's still NIL. All right, 1 of 1 at the end. We'll definitely random that off at the end. That'll be the final one. So a bunch of NIL stuff. But we're not done yet. We got more to go. Illumination up next, and then we'll do our optic, and we'll end with our Panini stuff. My son is into the Turtles figures, and so he wanted me to order him this Ray Fillet, right? So I did, of course, but the guy hasn't shipped it. It's been like 3 days. So I went to the hobby shop today, and they had one in box, one of the original Ray Fillet characters. He had $100 on it. He sold it to me for $40. And he's like, "Don't let your son open this." I'm like, "Why?" He goes, "Because it's a collector's item." I said, "I know, but he really wants to play with it." He's like, "I'm giving you a good deal." He's like, "Don't open it." I'm like, "All right." I still might let him open it. Yeah, you wanted to go to the house. Nation Wright. This has been a wacky start to the break. Nation Wright goes out to the Dallas Cowboys. We've had some very good breaks lately. I don't want to stop the streak we have going. Oh, we got one, Chris. We found actually like a newer version of it. Here's a T-Law Protostar. That's not numbered, but that certainly looks. Oh, we got an extra auto. Here we go. Oh my gosh, guys.
When
Okay, Google.
are they ready for...
Make an announcement.
What's the message?
Guys, please stop making announcements on the house speakers right now.
All right, broadcasting now.
Jameen Davis, I believe. My kids love using that, which is great. Except for my wife has them unplugged on all the areas that matter. She'll be like, she'll unplug them, and then she'll make an announcement. It's like, "Didn't you hear me?" I'm like, "On what?" "The speakers." "On which ones?" "The one in our bedroom." "No, you unplugged it." You unplugged them all. Jameen Davis is Washington. Or here's what she'll do. She'll unplug them all, and then she'll be like, she'll tell me the weather, and she'll be like, "Ugh, oh, I hate that. It's unplugged." You unplugged it. Sage Surratt out of 28, and how about a Mac Jones out of 199? Who? Mac Jones. Oh, I do like it, Scott. I really, really do like it because my son plays so much. They'll play cool music, they'll play funny jokes. He'll be like, "What's today's animal sound?" And they make it. They have fun with it, but it's the announcements. I like that they have it because there's times where we have to send them to the room, right? And we'll be outside. We're like, "Okay, you can come out of your room." That goes out to the Lions, I believe. He's no longer on there. Nope, he was last on the Chargers. He was on the Lions and the Stallions and the Chargers, then the Breakers. He's a Breaker now. But this actually goes out to LAC. Yeah, Scott, it's like one of those beautiful mistakes. It's so nice when they use it for the right reasons, and then they don't. Amari Rogers out of 199. That's going to be going out to the Packers. Javonte Williams. Hey! Man, we've had good luck with this. That's a Micah Parsons not numbered. Jamie Newman out of 99. But how about that T-Law for the Jags? Chris Vodegel with the green ink. That'll play. Underrated, this stuff sometimes. T-Law with the green ink. Nice little bone. That's his rookie year, too. This is 2021. Ian Book, Ernest Jones. There's a T-Law. How about Owe Color Burst? Ooh, what's coming up here? Trey Lance out of 149. There's a Cade Johnson out of 25. Oh, there it is for the Texans. Brevin Jordan's our auto. Cade Johnson out of 25. And a Hollow Lux J.C. Horn out of 25 as well. Interesting card there. Those cards are... It sounds like you have more of a problem with the name Ziggy than you do what songs are playing. Do you hate that it's called Ziggy? Do it again, Bob, on our next break. See if you get the Niners again. You found the cheat code. K. Johnson, the Seahawks. Yeah, we had to look him up the other day. I had to look him up when I was like, I know he was with the Bucks originally. And I was like, I better check on him. Because I was like, I had a top-loaded one. Generally, if it's a top-loaded one, I look it up. There's a Micah Parsons blue there. He was on the Bucks originally, I think, though. Patrick Surtain out of 249. J.C. Horn. And J.C. Horn out of 99. And how about Michael Strachan? Is he the Colts, I want to say? No, not Strahan. Strachan. I don't want Strahan. I want Strachan. I know who I want. Indianapolis Colts. Tyler Johnson was with the Bucs. Okay. Kate. Oh, maybe that's who I'm thinking of. Yeah, Kate Johnson with the Seahawks. Is he going to have any time? Is he going to get on the field at all? Did he have plays last year? I'm trying to look for some deep sleepers because we are going into like some bigger drafts. I have some 18-team guillotines. No, Strachan is the Colts, is what I see on him. All right, we're going to do a little downtown hunting here, and then we're going to get into our Luminance box. It's only going to be our second Luminance box, but I'll tell you this. Box 1 led me to believe enough that I want to see some more of it. We only have 8 boxes in-house, 6. 6 actually after this box right here. But we are going to actually switch to baseball next. I'm going to throw a little baseball action up. And we'll go from there. Then I got to do more football so we can give away the spots. But or Doug, did you have to pay $5? Did you get 2 or did you have to pay $5? Come on downtown. Let's get it downtown now. I mean, these star, like, exclusive parallels can be good if you get the right name, you know, like a Pickett or Howe, something like that, a good quarterback one. Here we go. Blazers, isn't that a case hit? Jalen Hurts for them Eagles. Jonathan Felton. I know initially they were doing well because we pulled the one Brock Purdy one, right? And it was doing really well. I believe that is a pretty, like, super short print, right? If I recall, the Blazers cards are super short print. Could be wrong, but that's a good name at least. Rams picked up Tyler Johnson from the Bucks. All right, Sky Moore, Joe Mixon, Brisker, and Ruckert for the Jets. Did you guys watch the new episode of Hard Knocks? Dude, I love the part where they talk about like leadership and stuff in it. When they're having a team meeting, there's a nice Travis Kelce and Aquanu. Dude, I'll tell you what. And I know I got some laughs at the comment that Robert Saleh might be my favorite coach. I didn't say he was the best. Listen, guys. I know guys are like, haha. I didn't say best. I didn't. I said my favorite. I like him. You know, I think that a guy like that is a guy I want as a part of my organization. Rather, he's a great football coach, I don't know. But he might be my favorite coach. I can listen to him talk, man. Lots of fighting on the practice field for joint practices, right? Who was it that they practiced with? Kirk Cousins. Optic there. Montrell Washington. There's a Malik Willis Elite Series rookies. Come on downtown. We probably won't get one now that we got the Blazers. Hassan Haskins rated rookie stars for the Titans. Kyron Williams. And Evan Ingram. I found myself getting a few of his shares as well. And also Waller. I find myself getting like a good bit of Waller if I go tight end pretty early. Oh yeah, the Bucks. Because Mike Evans kept calling Quinnen Williams fat. And Quinn Williams is so hurt. He's like, it just hit me, man. He was genuinely hurt. It felt like, the way he was saying it wasn't like he was messing around. It did feel like he was being serious. Oh, did you hear what Randall Cobb said, though? Randall Cobb even said, ooh, what's this one? Ooh, that's pretty. My House for the Chiefs. Stephen Kibler, that's a nice card. But he said Randall Cobb was with the wide receivers. And, oh, he's him. He's him, Scott. But Randall Cobb was with the wide receivers, and he pretty much was like, look, we got to get it together. Because he's being nice now, but one day he's just going to lose his shit. And he goes, if he doesn't trust you, he's not going to throw to you. Like, he knows. He played with them. They're buddies. And Randall Cobb's like, get into the playbook, know your effing plays, and let's get better. Like, he's like, he's being nice. He's pretty much telling, like, do not get it twisted. This dude will flip soon. Logan Hall. Hey, there we go. Legendary logos. That was a pretty good box all around. I mean, we got the Blazers, the My House, the Malik Willis legendary logos. Who knows? He seems to still think he has a shot to be the starter there. All right, we're going into our grand finale box, our new release, which is why it's a new release mix. Don't forget at the end we have a bunch of NILs to random up. We also have 2 $5 hitless credits and a survivor spot. And I'll tell you this, I know we got the Blazers, I know we got the Lawrence, but if I don't get something out of this Luminance box where I'm like, ooh, if it doesn't make me go, ooh, then I'm going to give away 2 Survivor League spots. Because I feel like, we did a nice job filling this. I was pretty pumped to rip this. Those Leaf boxes let me down a little bit. And I love Leaf. It was just an off, pair of boxes. How about dude, all right, how many of you guys have watched it, honestly? I got to ask you guys, what's your thoughts on Zach Wilson? I don't know if I like him or hate him. Luminosity, Tyreek Hill for the Miami Dolphins. That's a cool one. Going out to Larry. That's a sweet looking card. That is, I don't know if that's a case hit or what. Did it say? Yeah, Luminosity is a super short print. He's like kind of awkward, isn't he? And Aaron Rodgers is just like toying with him. I love it. Kenneth Walker out the 3rd out of 100 and a Josh Jacobs out of 150. Love the photos in this. That's my favorite part of the set so far. Savage Mike Evans, just talked about him. Look at this. These photos are great. Justin Jefferson, Cooper Kupp. There's a Will Levis rookie. Josh Wiley, Deuce Vaughn, and how about a Trey Lance out of 25 Spirit swatches, player used material, not one of those not from any specific game event. At least says player used. Yeah, you got to watch this episode. It's probably my favorite season of Hard Knocks yet. And I know they didn't want to do it, but I think it's good. You know why? They're a fun team to watch. Every year you feel like you're getting a crappy team. Like they might have a good young rookie. But like, dude, you got the offensive player of the year, rookie of the year. The defensive rookie of the year. Aaron Rodgers. This episode, Dalvin Cook shows up. You got Quinnen Williams, one of the best defensive linemen. Like, dude, this season is full of talent and on that show, and it makes it more fun. I like Salah. I mean, he helps it a little bit. Ooh, Vestige, Stephon Diggs. Talk to me, baby. Kamara. Look at these pictures, man. Justin Fields. I got to get the Bills set for PC. Brian Robinson, Josh Downs, Brian Breesy, and there's a Josh Wiley at a 200 rookie. And Jaron Hall for the Minnesota Vikings is going to be our year 1 ink. Not quite as good as our Aiden O'Connell, but it is 2 QBs out of 2 boxes. Minnesota Vikings going out to Sean John. I figured that much. I mean, they said Darnold was coming for the starting spot. So I'm not surprised that Darnold was named number 2 when they admitted they were going with Purdy. Engaged Myles Garrett. I don't know if that's a super short print or what, but sharp looking card. We're going to put that out there for the Cleveland Browns, Neil. Now remember, the college or the rookie photos in this are going to be different. Obviously, they're from college games, but they did a really nice job with the pro shots. Here, we got Dameon Pierce, Justin Herbert, Brock Purdy, Micah Parsons. Dude, I love these, man. This is a cool set to go through. Tank Dell, Hendon Hooker, Zay Flowers. There's a Malik Willis out of 250, and Tank Bigsby out of 100. Very cool parallel. That's a new one. I don't think we've seen that kind of parallel yet. Camera really not doing it justice, but it's like a cubic, kind of like they do for some of their basketball. I don't think we've seen it much in football. Tank Bigsby for the Jag. Talking about him having a shot. Out of 100. Jacksonville Jaguars going out to Chris. Like a cubic parallel. Pretty cool card. Should have one more auto to go. Nothing made me go, ooh, yeah, except the Stephon Diggs. That doesn't count. I mean, we did get the case hit, or I should say a case hit Tyreek Hill. If that would have been like a rookie or a quarterback or something, it may have made me go a little bit more, ooh. Uh-oh, what's coming up here? Unforgettable, Chandler Jones. It's a common insert, but I like it. Ramondre Stevenson, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Donald. I'm taking the time to show you these pictures. These are sweet. Hutch, Kendre Miller, Keyshawn Butte, Christian Gonzalez out of 50, and all right, there are new parallels. Look at this. This is a wave. I have not seen this yet either. Trying out some new parallels. 21 out of 50 for the Chargers. Going out to James Quentin Johnson. I just drafted him today in my best ball league. Is that what they're called? Atomic? What's this one called? Out of 50. Not a bad box at all, but I'm going to give away 2 survivor spots because nothing that made me go, ooh. Some nice stuff, though. Talking 2 case hits out of that, the Blazers and the Luminosity, or 2 SSPs, if you will. Also the Trevor Lawrence. Some cool stuff there, but we're going to have to do... give me a minute to kind of get this organized here and go through this recap. Then we'll random off the NIL cards, do 2 $5 hitless credits, and then we'll end with those 2 survivor spots. Here we go. Christian Gonzalez out of 50. We had the Hendon Hooker, Malik Willis to 250, Josh Wiley out of 200, Engaged Myles Garrett, Kenneth Walker to 100, Jacobs to 150, Will Levis rookie, Tolbert rookie Prism, Desmond Ridder the rookies, Logan Hall Stars exclusive retail exclusive, Malik Willis legendary logos, My House Prism Mahomes, Hassan Haskins Stars, K Johnson to 25, JC Horn to 25, Sage Surratt to 28, Mac Jones to 199, and a T-Law Proto Star. We also had, for case hits, the Blazers, Jalen Hurts for the Eagles, and Luminosity, Miami Dolphins, Tyreek Hill. No, it's not like the Atomic at all. I mean, I know what the Atomic is in baseball. That's what I was like, they stole the same name. It doesn't look like that in person. Maybe it looked like that on the screen. But no, it looks like, if you've ever seen Revolution Basketball, the cubic, it looks like a larger version of that. Just larger squares. It's hard to see on the camera. It looks like they're cubes almost, or like hexagon. They're like 3D cubes. No, they're 3D cubes. You can see it when you do this. I bet you it's cubic. I bet you. Something like that. We'll look it up then. All right, for the hits we know. For the Niners, a Niners swatch again. Trey Lance, that's going to be going out to San Francisco. Bob Riley on that one. Shows delivered. Oh, yeah. Is that in there? Is it in a box? I saw a box. I thought it would be in like a. You said you folded them up, right? Dude, that's good. That'll hold my son off, dude. You're coming through clutch today, Chris. Kevin Robinson with the Colts with the Strachan. Brevin Jordan for the Houston Texans going out to Mellow Yellow. We got for Washington, Jamin Davis going out to Tim Scully. Nashawn Wright for the Dallas Cowboys going out to Jeff Kellington. We have for the New England Patriots, Malik Cunningham going out to Larry. We have for Kansas City, Trent McDuffie going out to Stephen Kibler. He also got that My House Mahomes, which was nice. Brian Robinson for the Washington Commanders. It's going to be out of 5. Treylon Burks for the Tennessee Titans going out to Sinek. Not bad. There's some good stuff throughout. Kennedy Brooks for the Eagles going out to Felton. We have the Mateo Durant for the Pittsburgh Steelers going out to Tay Taylor. The Tennessee Titans, Reggie Robertson. For the Jags, Dylan Moses. That's going to be going out to Chris Vodegel. We had for the Philadelphia Eagles, Patrick Johnson. How about another Johnston? That is a Quentin Johnston for the Chargers going out to James Eisman. That one's numbered out of 50. Also, this Tank Bigsby out of 100. Really cool parallel there. That goes out to the Jags as well. And a Minnesota Vikings Jaron Hall on card blue ink year 1. And closing it out, the Jags with the green ink rookie Trevor Lawrence. Now, we do have some cards that we need to random off here. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right, here's how we're going to do it. First is the Robinson, Omari, Ugalele, Barnes, Sanders, and the 101 Ty Thompson. All right. I will check it out shortly, dude. Thank you so much. You're coming in clutch today because that's what my son was making the announcement for. Did you check on the shipping? Like, dude, I got to stop buying certain things on eBay. Like, and they're not even answering messages. Like, they got it out. It's not going to be here till Wednesday. That's 7 days away. My son's going to cry. I'm going to have to let him open the new one. Or the old one, I mean. Oh, the bibs. I might have to wear one for a break. Here we go. First card up is going to be Keelan Robinson. Min roll 5 counts as a hit. Good luck, y'all. It is going to be a 4. Got to have at least a 5. 5 will do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be the Vikes getting in. They already had one, but they'll get another. That goes out to Sean John. Next up is Troy Omari. Remember, we're going to give away 2 Survivor League spots. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's going to be the Baltimore Ravens on the board. Slam! Dun, 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 dun. I got to play that song. Oh, I don't want to write Slam. I want to write Baltimore. All right, DJ. That's my DJ. Go, DJ. Ukulele. 32 entries. Good luck, y'all. It's going to be the Niners getting that. Oops, why am I doing that? I'm in my zone. Niners getting that one. That's going to be going out to Bob Riley. All right, next one up is Javonte Barnes. This one's going to be out of 5, too. Again, we're going to do a baseball mix coming up next. It's going to have some of the new archives in it. It's also going to have some Chrome Platinum in it, a Chrome Mega in it. So check it out. Buffalo Bills is getting that one. James Britton, you got the digs and that. All right, now we're getting into our QB cards here. Spencer Sanders. His stuff does fairly well from my understanding. Spencer Sanders, min roll 5, 32 entries. Good luck, y'all. 7 will play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be the Vikings with another one. Minnesota, Sean John cleaning up on these. And then the 1 of 1, Ty Thompson. Who knows? Oops. Don't tab over. 1 of 1. 32 entries. Good luck, y'all. Did not get any pristine. Super, super short printed, they said. Vikings with another one. Broken. All right. Next thing we're going to do is, geez, Sean Johnson. Barely see you in here, but you had enough cards. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but you got enough cards today to hold you over for a while. Week worth of cards in one break. 2 $5 hitless credits. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's going to be the Saints and the Cardinals. Scott Ripley and Mike Sinek each getting a $5 hitless credit. Now, top 2 are going to win a survivor spot. We're going to go for 20 people in this league. We're already at 3. We'll be at 4 and 5 tonight. Bengals and Browns. Tay Taylor and Neil Briggs, you are coming along with us. That's funny. All right, guys. I'm going to roll. Look for a baseball break. I appreciate you guys hopping in. I know it's a weird time of the day to get action, so we'll be back later. Peace.